Welcome back. Joining me now is 716 comic book author Gerald Goodwin. Hi, Gerald. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Okay, so let's talk about your comic series. Tell me about it and what it's about.
So, Kairu, Slayer of Kaiju is, of course, a nifty comic book about 12-year-old Kairu. He is granted this high-tech alien suit that allows him to grow and transform and defend his planet from giant alien invaders. And it's really action-packed. It's basically a parody of the giant monster genre, so to speak. Doesn't take itself too seriously, but there are valuable life lessons within the book itself. So
Now, you were telling me that you actually kind of got into comic book writing and your art because you were dealing with your own mental health issues and anxiety.
yes, so in my life, I encountered various moments where I experienced high amounts of anxiety and maybe other factors that went in with that as well. And so that kind of helped kickstart the inspiration to publish this series. And, because I feel like everyone is put on this earth to fulfill some type of purpose. I believe it, I'm very gifted at writing, so I believe it's my purpose, so to speak, to publish metaphorical lessons that can be applied in real life, so to speak.
And what does it mean to you to be able to see your work that you've kind of used as a coping mechanism, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
now it's come to life.
Oh my gosh, it's honestly, and again, I have very loyal customers. I've only been publishing this for no longer than 2 years, but I have very loyal customers that always faithfully come back because the storytelling, as not trying to sound braggadocious, but it's very intriguing and it's loaded with humor. And again, there's valuable lessons that can be attained from these books, such as how to handle stress and deal with it. I mean, the whole series is a metaphor for conquering life's problems. The kaiju, the giant monsters themselves, they're symbolic of life's problems that you encounter in reality. So, yes.
And did you make kind of yourself Kairu? Is he you in a way?
Everybody asks that. You know what? I just wanted to imagine the everyman, so to speak.
Okay.
Kairu can represent anyone, honestly.
Nice.
But I always just imagined, what would it be like to be 12 years old and be gifted this awesome suit, but also be bestowed a high amount of responsibility and try to actually balance that. You know what I'm saying?
Very cool. Well, thank you for coming in and sharing your story and kind of giving someone else an idea. Maybe if you're struggling with anxiety,
Yes.
you can find other ways to put that anxiety into good use and
Yes.
make something beautiful out of it.
That's the purpose.
So thank you so much for coming in. And viewers, you can keep up with Gerald by following him on Instagram at writer_man716 and see more of his work. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks for having me.